And women, we know that women are pathological liars. Me, I told my own husband, if you want to do DNA test, me, I will follow you. Let's go. I want to go. It will make me feel happy.
I've been lonely. So I end up cheating on my husband.
In Philippines, we don't say coffee. We say coffee. Cheers.
For example, in the places like in Pattaya, Soy Nana, of course, they will ask for money or financial support.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Men, stop assuming that the children that your wife gave birth to for you are your children. Stop assuming it. Go and do a DNA test. I feel like this DNA test should be like a standard now for men. Before you marry a woman, ask her, if we give birth to our children, compulsory DNA test. If she has a problem with it, let her go. When a woman has a child, she knows that as far as she's the one carrying the child is 100% her own. But how does a man know if a child is really his own? He can't. He only relies on what the woman tells him. And women, we know that women are pathological liars.
Look at our garbage.
All of us, we dey lie. Any woman wey come here can say never lie for a life. That woman don't lie. Because saying that makes you a liar. Women are pathological liars. We lie for our existence is a lie. Our hair is fake. Our lips are fake. Everything about us is fake. So why will a man take one word as serious as a paternity of his child? Why will a man believe a woman when she says that this child is yours? I don't think men should just believe it like that. I feel like men should have that right to run a paternity test on their children before they accept them. Because the man has no way of knowing that this woman that I married and I put in my house, she has not been sleeping around. The man is not with her 24 hours. How will you know? And nowadays that men don't marry virgins. Yeah, in those days, go say, oh, the man marry her as virgin, so therefore, everything is good. He's the one that, this virgin hand, so everything is good. But now, men marry low-value women. Women with no morals. Ashawo, women we don't sleep around up and down, women we don't abort children tired. Me, I not be saying to. When I say this, I put myself inside. But I've come to the realization of the wrong things that women do that will negatively affect the man. That's why I speak up. In those days, men go say, okay, paternity test no day in those days. But that's why I see men, they seek out virgins to marry. Because that's the only way men could assure that the children were their own. If they marry a decent woman, obviously, or probably the woman will be decent to them and bear children for them, for him alone. But nowadays, they are in those days they avoided promiscuous women, because if you marry a woman who is promiscuous in those days and she gives birth to a child, how are you going to know who is the father of the child? And that is why you see men don't like women that sleep around, even till today. But now there's DNA tests, a way where men can actually tell if a child is theirs. But women are still lying. Even when you know that your husband can actually take your children and go and do a paternity test, there's a test that can prove you to be a liar. But women are still comfortable. The rate at which the truth is coming out that most women or some women are lying about the fathers of their children and pinning children with men that are not their fathers is very high.
Yes, and that's the dangerous part, right? And I like the way she's telling it, because the way she emphasizes everything she's saying, she has that thick African accent, just push and push. It like drives you. And seriously, guys need to be driven to go and get these paternity tests. She's right.
Why should a man, a husband, just take his wife's word for it, or just assume that the child is his? Why? Men, go and do DNA for your children. Me, myself, I even told my husband before I said, don't feel shy or do, because I watched all these paternity shows and how women lie about the paternity of children. Me, I told my own husband, if you want to do DNA test, me, I will follow you. Let's go. I want to go. It will make me feel happy. That is what will make me feel happy. I even told him. Because the rate at which women are lying and women pin other people's children on men, I will not feel bad if my husband has trust issues. Because the thing is going to an extent where it's becoming scary. And I feel like...
So I like that. So she told her own husband, if you want to do an DNA test, if you want to do it, let's go. And you know what they did for her husband? They gave him the feeling like, wow, I have a keeper. And that's how guys are going to feel. And you know what's funny? Like if a woman was smart, that still wouldn't be a smart, I think, a smart idea because the guy would say, "Oh no, we don't need to test it." But then some guys will, a lot of guys, most guys will, and yeah, you'll be out, you'll be up Poops Creek, and women don't want to be there. But yeah, let me move on to the next one.
You guys, I am into something. So I'm not even gonna do no parts. I'm gonna just tell y'all the whole story. All right, cool. So I'm married now, you guys. I've been married for 8 years. I have 3 kids with my husband. My husband is now overseas. He's been over there for about 2 years. When he do come home, he probably come home 3 times out of the year. He stay home for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time. All right, cool. I've been lonely. I've been lonely. So I end up cheating on my husband. You can't make this up. Yes, I cheated on him. He don't know that I cheated on him. After this video, he gonna know, and I'm in some. But it gets worse than that. It gets worse than the cheating. All right, so I ended up going to the bar one night and ended up having a one night stand with this guy, and it was amazing. So that one night stand turned into almost an every night stand. But it was just like a sexual relationship. I didn't even really like care to even really get to know the man. It's just I'm married, so it was just whatever, my husband couldn't do for me at the time. I was messing with this guy. She belongs to the street. This young fella, and he fine too. But yeah, I'm messing with this fella. All right, cool. So, we've been messing around for maybe 2 years now or whatever. And I'm just now, we used to, when we met up, we just get a room. But now it's like, okay, I could come to your house. He can't come to my house because my kids is at the house. But now I'm going to his house. All right, cool. So, long story short, today I found out I am pregnant. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. My husband is overseas. So there's no way it could be my husband, baby. It got to be this man, baby. I haven't even told him yet. All right. So yesterday I go to his house and I see this wall and it got the pictures, like the picture collage and stuff. And I'm just now paying attention to it. So I'm looking at the pictures and I'm just like, oh, okay. He doesn't have any kids, but I'm just looking at the pictures and just looking. And then I see a picture of my husband on the wall. Damn! So I'm just like, the whole time I'm over there, I'm just sitting there like trying to think like, how am I going to ask him, how do you know that guy that's on your wall? So I'm just, I done bit off all my nails, you guys. Like, I got one more thumb left. I got the thumb left because I'm over there nervous. I'm just biting my nails. Just trying to figure out, how am I going to ask him, how do you know this particular man in this picture? And I'm like, if you know him, then you know he got a wife. So I'm like, was this a setup? Like, because I just don't know. So I just probably after I ate off all my fingernails and we done watch movie, everything, like I finally asked. So I go back over to the wall. So now I'm just like, all right, cool. You just got to start asking questions like, well, who is this lady? Who is this person? Who is this? So I'm like, who this? He like, that's my mama. Who? This your daddy? All right, cool. Now this here, I ain't saying like that, but you get down to how do you know him? Who's that? He said, that's my brother.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I'm like, we've been married for 8 years. I ain't never know him to have a brother. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, on your daddy's side. So he's like, yeah, on my dad's side. All right, now cool. That's some clarity right there because my husband daddy died way before that me and him even met. He said he had some siblings on his daddy's side, but he don't really know like I got some siblings on my daddy's side. Like, I got a whole bunch, I think 7 of them. I don't really know them like that. Like, I know them, but I don't even know them like that. So it could, yeah. So my husband ain't really like talk about him like that. You know, they cool or whatever, but he ain't never like, you know, he wasn't never at none of the family functions and nothing like that. That's his daddy's side, you know. Some of y'all might not know, but some of y'all that have half siblings, y'all no, I'm not. In my head, I'm just like, oh yeah. He like, yeah, they got 2 kids in Germany, and I'm just like, got 3 in my head. So I'm just like, oh yeah. He like, yeah. I talk to him, you know, very frequently. I'm just like, oh, okay. Word. He like, yeah. So I'm like, maybe that ain't him. Maybe it ain't. I'm like, maybe it ain't him. Because I got 3 kids and I live in the United States of America. So I'm just like, okay. So then on the collage, he starts showing me pictures of the pictures I did not see yet, but he's showing me pictures of my husband with his wife. Now, mind you, I'm the wife. So he's showing me pictures of my husband with another woman. So I'm just like, and their kids. So I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So, but the crazy thing is, he got 2 boys by this other lady. Well, from what I'm seeing, he got pictures of the kids up here. These 2 boys look identical to my kids. Like, they look the same. And I'm looking like, yo. Then he's showing me, now mind you, I have 3 by my husband. I got 2 boys and a girl. So they got 2 boys. So I'm looking at the rest of the pictures. I see a picture of my 2 sons, like my kids. And I'm like, so I'm just playing it dumb, like, oh yeah, because I'm in a situation right now. And this is his brother, and I don't know what to do. So, all right, long story short, I never even told him, that was yesterday. I never even told him nothing about the man and my husband and nothing, his brother. But what do I do? Like, I'm pregnant by my husband's brother. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Man, like when I first I'm thinking like, is that real? But it can very much happen, right? He's keeping this girl right here on a tight leash. She's not even thinking. You're seeing him 2 to 3 weeks out of the year, and he's staying out of the country the whole time. What kind of lie did he sell to you? She should have been investigating. She's too trusting. This can't be real. I guess she's one of those modern women that are trusting, very easygoing, because she just accepted that the whole time. Like, you know, even my wife here in the Philippines, she would have found out. She'd been looking, researching, and then going, okay, who's this? Who's that? Who's this? Who's that? And yes, women outside of the country, they do care what's going on. But yeah, this is wild. This is wild. But what does she do? Like, I don't even know. She can't have the baby with the guy, but can she? Right?
No money, no honey Thai style. This is common misunderstanding for Western guys about Thai women. Let's make it clear. For example, in the places like in Pattaya, Soi Nana or Soi Cowboy in Bangkok, you will meet attractive Thai women working in restaurants or bars. And if you are interested in dating one of them, of course, they will ask for money or financial support.
Facts.
Because that's a part of their job. They earn money by entertaining you, so it's like you pay for companionship or girlfriend experience. That's why when you stop paying, they leave you. Anyway, not all Thai women are only interested in relationship with Western guys for financial gain. Babe, do you have cash? Okay, I'm leaving.
She foolish, but you know, I guess that's the case when you consider women that are outside of those areas. I do know one thing: And I know a guy going through it right now. Do not find your wife in Pattaya. I've been hearing it so much. And I know a guy that's going through it right now. Right? Here's a woman. She looks good, and he's in Thailand with her, and she keeps showing certain things, and he feels like something's up. But the reason why you feel something's up is because something could be up. Now, does he have a chance to make her all the way his? Yeah, I think he does. But his girl may have been a bar girl in the past. I don't want to get too deep into that story, but it happens, guys. It happens. With guys that go to Thailand, it's the same area she's saying. It happens. Can you meet a woman outside of those areas that are for you? Yes. I know a guy out there that I interviewed. He has a woman he's been with for, I forgot how many years, but he's been with her for quite a while. And he travels back and forth. He's a truck driver. Miami man in Thailand, I'm talking about. And his situation is good, but there are a lot of guys that you wouldn't even think that are paying like they weigh and paying for, you know, a woman to be around them. But a lot of guys will say it's cheaper to keep her. And that happens when you're dealing with Western women anyway. So a lot of guys call it an even exchange. Me, I would definitely want a woman that's more for love, that's more there for me. But still, it can happen. Like even that lady, she's in the West right now. The lady that was speaking, I don't think that may be the situation with her and her husband. But still, you never know, and it's true. What happens? The reason why it's so true, guy would get a Thai woman that asks for money and that wants money mostly because they may come from those environments, and the guy just doesn't know. So be sure to tread carefully out there, guys, because you're traveling. You want to make sure you find the right one and find the one that is good for you. And a lot of times, you go to the area, yeah, you ain't get a woman that's beautiful, you may get a woman that's all about you, but she wants that cash.
In Philippines, we don't say coffee. We say coffee. Cheers.
What are you waiting for?
And you put 9,000 miles for some coffee. But yeah, a lot of guys, they traveling to Thailand, they traveling to Philippines for the same thing. But a guy wants to find a woman that's beautiful like that and a woman that's going to be all about them. Right? I'm all for that. If a woman is all about you, that's all you really need, because that's what you're going back through in the West. You're going through a woman not being for you, that wants to take you for everything. So if you leave and you find a woman that is doing that and willing to do above and beyond, and then if she's beautiful with it, it's a win-win. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I understand why guys are leaving, because they realize
This is the way.
passport, bro. Passport. No. Definitely more to life than going through that nonsense back home.
So he's coming.